Onto the cross country now, where Tiger Roll is the 11-10 favourite, obviously a hero from last year's Cheltenham Festival, and then the Grand National winner as well. And we've got Overnight at 6-1, Josie's Orders at 8-1, Ultra Gold 16-1, Hurricane Darwin 16-1, Don Poli 16-1. Again, I'll put this one out to the floor. Or to Tony, I'll come to you first.
Never had a bet in it and never will.
There you go.
And and you probably can ditto that for the champion bumper as well.
Perfect. I'll ignore you for that too.
Moving along swiftly.
Well, I know that as Andy says he can find a bet in anyway, so I'll come to you last, Andy, and we'll come to Joe first.
We've got Ballycasey entering this, and he was one that we'd have given a squeak to. He got a kick at the start at Punchestown the last day, and then made a bad mistake at Ruby's double, which I think was the first time round, and we ended up pulling him up. He was a bit sore after it. He may or may not run. That'll be a very late call. Look, I think Tiger Roll actually absolutely danced all over him, but fact of the matter is, one round there and he's had a wind up, I think I read somewhere, in the last couple of weeks, so he could improve another little bit again, but other than that, it's not a race I've ever paid a huge amount of attention to.
Andy?
Yeah, I totally respect Tony's perspective about having a bet in the race, but actually, to be fair, this is not a bad betting race. They usually bet 4 places on the day, and you pretty much get a clean race. You hardly get any fallers in this, which is quite a crumb of comfort if you're having a bet in a chat. I can't remember a horse falling. Yeah. They just look after each other, they kind of like, jog around for the best part of 3.5 miles, and then basically they sprint down from that canal turn onwards.
Take the wrong route half the time.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's happened to me before. I did back the one that took the wrong route.
If that hasn't soured you, nothing will.
But there are grounds for thinking there's a decent each way bet in this, and I think Auvignon's definitely one of them. Obviously, he misses engagement in the Grand National, which means they can target him specifically for this. He goes particularly well over these cross-country fences, and he looked almost a revitalised character the day when they put the blinkers on him in the Paddy Power chase. He absolutely bolted up that day. Obviously, the blinkers have got to work again, but he was 4th in the race last year. I think he was placed as well in the year before. He looks the obvious each way again this year, so he's another one to stick in your HL multiples with Min.
I mean, you'd be swerving. Tiger Roll obviously probably not expected to win, let alone win the way he did a couple of weeks ago, which saw him clipped in.
He was astonishing the other day. I mean, numbers-wise, it was just almost. You almost had to have a double take and look at your stopwatch. You're thinking, how can a horse?
What, Betfair SP of 22, 23 as well?
Yeah, that won a Grand National, outrunning some decent hurdlers in a fast time. So he's obviously in the form of his life.
If he was yours, would you stick him in the stayers? If Sam Crow Gallop on Tuesday didn't pan out?
There's a really good argument for that, because I think that the Stayers Hurdle is probably one of the weakest races of the week.
We'll get there.
Strength in depth.
Yeah.
What kind of time did he clock last time, Tiger Roll?
Very good. His sectionals are very good. I think they're around about a couple of seconds quicker than the other 2 races on the card.
You would consider it the way. We'll come to the Stayers obviously in a bit, but
I'd sooner.
You'd be tempted, wouldn't you?
Ruby said to me he was cantering all over them halfway down the back and Navan. He said it was over at that stage.
Stayers Hurdle.
He was doing a half speed beside.
Stayers Hurdle or cross country.
Well, I think their aim is Grand National, hence the cross country.
I don't think that changes their mind.
That's what I think their main aim is.